Hello, and welcome to another episode of ESM Insights Hub. Are you struggling to choose the right enterprise service management platform? Are you the IT head? Are you the CTO? Are you the platform owner? Well, in today's video, let's discuss the framework to choose the right enterprise service management platform or ITSM platform. Now, imagine you are an end customer. You've got a budget to spend, a team to support, and a digital transformation roadmap to deliver. But every time you start evaluating ESM platforms, you hit the same wall. Dozens of vendors, hundreds of features, conflicting Gartner and Forrester reports, and every sales rep telling you their platform is the best. Well, that's what I call it as welcome to the haystack problem. And today I'm going to show you how you can solve this. Now, here's the reality. There are over 30 major ESM and ITSM platforms competing to your business. Each one claims hundreds of features like AI-powered service desk, agentic workflows, integrated customer experience, and employee experience dashboards. Now, it's too much for you to choose, and the cost of getting it wrong is really heavy. Now, a bad platform decision can mean millions of dollars in wasted licensing, failed implementations, and 2 years of organizational pain before you can pivot. The stakes have never been higher. Now, working with enterprise buyers, I have seen three major traps that derail the platform selections again and again. Let's look at them one by one. Trap one, the feature checklist trap. Now, what happens is we compare vendors side by side, feature by feature. The one with the longest checklist wins. But 6 months into the implementation, you realize you're paying for 200 features your team doesn't need, and the 10 features you actually need are mediocre. Trap number two, the shiny object trap. A vendor demo blows you away with some incredible new AI capability. You build your entire selection criteria around that one vision, but that feature is somehow go away in another 12 months. You don't need it, or it's become very common, and it doesn't work with your existing data. Trap number three, the analysis paralysis trap. Now, we all want to run POCs, right, to ensure that we are, going ahead with the right product. And you run POC after POC trying to find the perfect platform. Meanwhile, your team is frustrated, your transformation stalls, and the business loses trust in IT. Does any of these sounds familiar to you? Well, the real problem is most buyers start with the wrong question. Um, we tend to ask which platform has the best AI, or can this tool or a product or a platform can do X, Y, and Z. But the right starting point is what is the business outcomes do I need to deliver in next 12 to 24 months? And what processes are actually broken today that technology needs to fix? When you start with vendors, every platform looks like it could work. When you start with your own requirements, grounded in your actual processes and outcomes, the haystack definitely going to shrink dramatically. Let's take some examples. I'm going to state, uh, you know, uh, uh, to state your problems clearly, you should talk to your vendor clearly. So, for example, what would be a bad example talking to your vendor saying that make this dashboard more user friendly? I want my current ITSM platform has limited dashboard capability. Well, it will be difficult for them to understand. They might just say, yeah, we have great dashboards, great features. You can export the reports in a PDF format, etc. But the right question would be users should be able to generate monthly reports in under 3 clicks. So that's my requirement. That is not happening in my current dashboards that I'm using right now. So you are clearly putting your problem statement, and that will be easy for them to understand. Take another example. We somehow say that I use a CRM tool, but we need better communication with the customers. Okay, but how? So you can say that support agents need a way to respond to inquiries within 2 hours, visible to the customer and real time in the app. Now, this is a complete statement. It states who needs help, what is the issue, by when, where, and how. So, these are some of the examples that you have to really work on it and then start speaking to different vendors. Now, I also give you four-step platform selection framework. Now, uh, step one, map your current state, not just your tooling, but your process maturity, your team skill gaps, your data quality, and your real pain points. Step number two, define your core stretch outcomes. What must the platform deliver in year one? What do you want to achieve in year three? Separate must-haves from nice-to-haves. Step number three, create weighted evaluation criteria. Not all features are equally important. A ticketing system for a 50-person IT team needs very different things than an enterprise platform for 50,000 employees. So weight accordingly. And uh, step number four, run structured outcome based proofs of concept. Don't let vendors run their scripted demo. You define the scenario, you bring your data, you test what you care about. This framework doesn't guarantee an easy decision, of course, but it guarantees a correct one. And that's what we all desire for. Let me give you a real example. A mid-sized enterprise came to me for evaluating three platforms. Platform A had the best AI. Platform C was the cheapest and easiest to deploy. And Platform B was strong across the board but not the best in single category. Using our weighted framework, this buyer realized that core ITSM maturity was their most important factor, 35% of the decision. So Platform B scored highest there. AI was important, but secondary ease of adoption mattered, but because their team had limited bandwidth, the result Platform B won. Not because it was the flashiest or feature rich or the cheapest, but because it was a right fit for their context. That's the power of a structured approach. Now, for those of you on the platform provider side watching this video, don't worry. Our next video is for you. We'll cover how to run a discovery conversation that actually uncovers real buyer needs and wins you deals. That's coming up next on ESM Insights Hub. Thank you for watching. If this resonated, please hit subscribe. We are building a community of service management professionals who make better decisions with better data. I'd love to hear from you. Drop a comment below. What's your biggest challenge when evaluating ESM platforms? I read your every comments and your input shapes the content we create. And if your team needs direct support on a platform decision right now, reach out to us. We'd love to help. See you in the next video.